Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. I would like to thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with Z. My name is Rita, or Zuri Bibi, as my friends know me. I've been up for quite a while today. I kept waking up in the middle of the night. What's funny is I've been taking extra shifts at work. Um, have a little goal I'm trying to meet. And I think I'll be able to do it. Um, it's the first of the month, May 2025. But all my messages, whether I say it on the message or not, they are timeless. So we'll see what's coming out. What I have playing in the background is what I've been having in the background play. It's healing. Let me give you the exact wording of the channel. Emotional healing frequency release trapped emotions with emotional healing music. So that's been the that's been the theme, and it's interesting because a lot of the readers that I'm listening to, they're saying it too. They may be going a little bit more in depth because we're all different kind of readers. The message may be the same, but we impart the message in different ways. Um, and so I do it more from a teaching standpoint, where it began in your inner child. When did this begin in your, and how is it affecting you now? Whereas others may go into a storyline where they're telling you there's somebody, people, places, or they go more into what's going on, whether somebody's doing this or that or the other. But the message is still the same. They just give it a different way, which I find interesting because even the messengers that don't pull cards, they're still saying the same thing. Um, L, I don't want to say his name wrong. I follow him on TikTok, and he put out a deck that I've had for a long, long, long time. The cards are huge, and I was like, oh, I call him a warlock. I think he's a mason, but he's cool. Well, he ain't doing that other stuff. So and I can tell if he was doing that other stuff, I'd tune him out. But he is spreading knowledge in a different way. I was gonna see if I had that deck. I thought I had it where I could find it, but maybe I don't have it. It's here in this room. Everything is here. I don't move stuff around. Not that anyway. Um, if I don't find it in a second, we'll keep it moving. It's not that serious. I'll pull it out on another message. Um, but the reason why I was gonna pull it out is because he spoke on the energy field, and it's funny because I never I never put two and two together to come up with that, but actually what I asked for in my protection is in that card. It actually is that energy field that we have around us when we walk. Maybe if I that means I might do another message today. I was only going to do one. My inner child, we're going skating today. My inner child wants to go play, so we're going to go do that later today. And so I want to make sure I get other things in order before I do that. I don't have it right now. I'll pull it out. It's Earl Grey is the creator of the deck, and I need to get his other ones. But I'm glad the one that I bought, that was the one that I needed. But the cards are huge. They're really big. And it talks about your energy field, your chakra system, the original man, woman. It's a cool deck. It's huge though. Hard to shuffle. I think I brought it on the channel once or twice a while ago. But anyway, we'll keep it moving. I've already prayed over well, I've asked for protection over the cards. I asked for the ancestors to guide me, and any evil, anything that is not of high vibration, I'm going to use it. I'm not giving it back. I'm going to take it and use it for the highest good, for the collective. I'm drinking my tea, throat chakra tea. Um, I received this tea bag from my cousin when I went to Ohio a while back, and I was scared of it because I've read all the ingredients in it. And now that I'm drinking the tea, I want more of it, so I got to go find this throat tea because it's good with honey. I didn't put any sugar in it. How we're gonna do this, because this is, I got it kind of tight in here. I'm gonna switch the card. I'm gonna switch decks out. I just haven't figured out which ones I want, but I brought this plant one out, and I have another plant one I'm gonna bring out, and I have other plant oracles that I pull out during the spring and summer that I use as well. I don't know if it's over there. I saw this one and I just took this one right away. Um, but yeah, we're going to use this as tarot, the tarot deck. But I want to delve into this deck. I don't remember the name of it, but I've had it a while. These other decks I've had for a while. I hardly use this one though. I like it though. Let me see. A lot of you are mending. You're mending. Could be mending your mind, body, spirit. You could be mending relationships with others or with money. A card fell out. Peace. It was in reverse though. A lot of you are not in peace. A lot of you need to go to the sea. You need to go delve into your emotions. When you do that, there's going to be a new life. And you'll have a deeper knowing. That's a 44. No, that's a 43. 7, investing. 39 is a 12, which is a 3. And what is this one? A 23 is a 5. Some kind of change. There's a disruption here. But once you need to go to the sea. You need to go into the sea so you can mend these emotions. The other day I did because I listened to other readers that read differently than what you might originally, when you first get on the journey, you go and you hear the people talking about the drama and this and that and that. I don't really listen to them. It's a few I may tap into just to see what's going on. But the readers that I listen to now are of a different vibration. I almost said something else, and I don't want it coming off a uppity way, because it's not. Everybody, when you are on your journey, people start at certain levels, and you need certain messages. You need them a certain way because that is the level of vibration that you are on. So you go where your vibration leads you. But as you elevate and you heal and you do your inner work and you work through your emotions and your traumas and things like that, you move away from those type of readings and you go to other readers. The stories may be the same, but they're not. They deal from it. They deal with the issues from a different standpoint, and it's not as much. How do I say that? You don't feel attacked. You don't feel judged. They don't they don't disrupt your emotions. That's the way I want to put it. And they can't. It's now when I do go to certain readers and they read from that other frequency, I can only take so much of them, and then I have to leave that space. That's like in the 3D world, you're around people that gossip all the time, or they talk about people all the time. I can't be around them people. In the past, I used to laugh and giggle, and I might add a word or something like that in the past because I was on that same vibration with those people. But now that I've done my own healing of my own inner child, my own hurt, my own mental thoughts, my own trauma, when I hear those things now, I understand why those people do that. They want to project something onto those. And it's funny because the people aren't even there. That's the bad part about it. I can't be around them that much. I can't. I can only take so much. Man, this tea's gonna be gone and then my feelings gonna be hurt. But anyway, let's pull a card or two. Oh wow. Replacing what was lost. This is so funny that this card is coming out, is because when I shuffled the cards earlier, this is what fell out for me. And I was like, oh, that's nice. So you're replacing what was lost. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew. Create with a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizons. And this is a starfish. And it's that reddish color. So this is your sacral base. I see red and orange. So it's your sacral and your base. So your level of security and your ability to create, you're rejuvenating that. And what probably is something was lost or taken from you, you may be receiving it again. What's on the bottom? I'm not going to pull another card. Diving into new depths. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You may be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about your current situation. So there is something going on, and I'm being guided to take it, and it's two cards. It's two cards. Okay, I'm being obedient. Every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. And then this is all your emotions. All of this this is not, you're not on land. Looking at the underbelly. Be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could use some fine tuning. So, a lot of you, it's interesting. So, there was some level of peace that was taken away, and it's being replaced. And whatever this new life is, every step you take counts. But you know this. This is moon energy. You know this. So you need to make sure you take the time to use your time in the best possible way. Oh, wow. I'm going to show you what I did to my flowers. I added something. Kind of looks cool like that. I'll fix it. They're leaning to the right or to the left one for you all. I got to fix it. But I added this. Trying new things. So I'm gonna pull some cards on this, and then I got some other cards to pull. Uh, I will pull an angel card though. I haven't pulled these out in a while. 1220 is a powerful sign that you are to step out of your comfort zone and take new directions and or begin new projects and ventures that interest you. Angel number 1220 encourages you to release your fears and apprehensions and get on with pursuing your passions and life purpose. That could be why you were not in peace. This one's one. One. Wow. You need to work on trusting yourself and in believing in your ability to succeed. It's the right time in your life to begin a new venture or shift to a new career. Stay positive and forge ahead with bravery. I'll pull one more. $303 gives you the courage to live your life with enthusiasm and optimism, safe in the knowledge that you are well blessed, loved, and supported in all that you do. Live your life with joy, passion, and purpose, as this will manifest your true desires. Be prepared to expand and increase your spiritual development and awareness, and be grateful for the blessings in your life and those yet to appear. So, right, you got new things coming. 2 is on the bottom. This is a time for self-reflection. Pause, reconsider what you want from life, and carefully set your goals. You may be under pressure from other people, but that you should trust your own view above that of others. You're using your own inner knowing. And I think that's why this peace card is in reverse, because a lot of people have been tugging on you. Now, I got this Heal Yourself deck. And this is the one I normally would use for myself. But I pulled it out because I wrote it. There are some empty, well, I wrote in a few of them. Because that deck is what you're supposed to do for self-care. And that's part of what this, you weren't having the peace that you needed. Let's pull some cards on this, and then I'll pull some more energies. Yep, 10 of fire. It's a burden is being ending. The Hermit. A lot of you are going within. The High Priestess, Mugwort. So you have an inner knowing, a deep knowing. Moon. This is High Priestess energy. So I think that tea is almost all gone. All right, ancestors. Can I have a message? What is this deep knowing? I mean, this why is peace in reverse? 7 of fire, 7 of wands. You feel like you have to protect yourself. So, and if you're feeling like that, cinnamon is the herb that's here. So a lot of you may be using cinnamon. Wow, you're protecting yourself from 7 of swords, from deceit. What is this new life? Six of water. You're looking at the past. You're healing the past. Madre of water. That's the Queen of Cups. Oats. You're healing yourself. You're tuning back into your emotions. What is this deep knowing? There it is. Ooh, Ace of Water. It's a gift. This is your energy as the Queen of Water. And that Ace of Water is new. It's a new beginning. It's a new emotional beginning, but it's a gift because it brings other things with it. It could bring money. It could be, it's healing. It's a lot. You need to trust yourself. Here's a 1. You need to trust yourself that you deserve these new beginnings. Four of Water. A lot of you, because you weren't in peace, you were in this Four of Water, which was sad, unhappy, unsatisfied. Yeah, unsatisfied from whatever it was. So what is this replace? When you replace what was lost, you're going to have stability. 4 of Fire, 4 of Wands, and 3 of Water, and you'll be able to celebrate as the King of Fire, King of Wands. Curandera. But I'm saying it wrong. The first wave was more close to how it's supposed to be said. But it's the King of Wands. King, you're going to be very confident. You're going to be very creative. You're very magical, very assertive. You get things done. I hear Archangel Michael. There's something going on. Oh man, now my tea is gone. So every step counts. Oh wow. A lot of them came out and I'm going to take them. The Tower. Every step counts because you're going to shake some things up. Because you're going to use your magic. You're using your power as the Queen of Wands. A lot of you are moving into your power after not having peace. So you're looking at the underbelly card flipped out. 5 of Water. You're looking at the underbelly because you're looking at why you were in this lack energy emotionally. Because you got Ace of Water, 6 of Water, 3 of Water. It's a lot of emotions here. A lot of emotions. You're the Empress. This is your energy. This is the energy you should be in. So as the Empress, needing to trust yourself. Ten of Water. This is your birthright. 10 of Cups. This is your birthright. You need to know this. You were in this, whatever this cycle is that has you, that's not peaceful for you. Once you come to terms and know this authoritatively, you will end this, whatever this that's making you feel like a peace. Angel 303, Courage. Look at that. This is Adelita of Earth. This is the Knight. Knight of Pentacles. This is you'll be back in your creative mode. And it could bring in a lover, but at the same time you'll be able to make the decisions on how you want to be creative, what you want to bring onto the earthly plane, pentacle wise. Because pentacle is money, but it's whatever you create, whatever your work is. And there's a Vesica Pisces because it's going to be intertwined with your person, or intertwine your masculine and feminine energy, or you and the divine. And then this is what it is that you're creating. Yin and yang. It's a lot going on there. I almost want to say Garden of Eden because I see those wreaths with those flowers and then with those little, the high priestess has those little red berries. Now we're going to pull from here. No, I don't want to pull from here. I want to pull from here. And we'll just see what else, excuse me, Spirit has. What message you have. Power lines, energy. We are full of energy. And that's why I wanted to find that deck too. That Earl Grey deck. We are walking energetic beings. I know you hear people say that all the time, but that deck shows you. It has a picture of a being in the middle, but it shows your torus field around you. And they also, I think I shared it in another message, but it talks about how lower vibrational beings don't like our energy, so they do things to lower it. And it's interesting because if you're, if you're very high vibrational and then you're around someone that's low vibrational, if they touch you, that energy transference, they'll lower your energy and they'll have your energy. So you need to be careful who you allow to touch you or who you touch. I changed my hair because somebody touched my hair. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, we're going to keep it moving. But you had people dealing with disruption. That's a tower moment. Disruption, but never give up. You have the keys to lots of opportunities around you. Hope is all you. You are the star, so you are always full of hope. You see all those chakra colors? Align your chakras. When you align them, that's like giving you free reign to creativity. Lotus flower. A lot of you have a lot of enlightenment. In spite of lotus flowers can thrive in mud. It thrives in muddy water, and we're able to do that as well. We're able to do that as well. A lot of us are fireflies too. We know how to light up the sky at night. But we need to use patience at the same time. A lot of us are working towards balance, temperance energy. We know if we do that, we'll get the abundance. Cowrie shells were one of the first forms of pentacle in Africa. A lot of us, this has a bee on it. Bees, you're in a community. But you don't know if you could thrive in this community. You don't know. Oh, wow. This says, keys open doors. So you have access to something that's going to open something. Mirror, reflection. When you gaze in there, look at that. It looks like stars. I told you were the star. You have you reflect people's energy too. Some people don't like it. You've achieved a lot. You need to make sure you set boundaries with people though. because you are about to achieve something. Chance. It's all a roll of dice. If you even want to pick it up. I'm saying that because there are distractions around you. That looks like an airplane to me. When I pull it this way, it doesn't. But it looks like an airplane to me now when I put it towards you all. Now, with this destruction, what's going on with this destruction? Oh, because you cutting folk off. You've awakened, and this is also the Judgment card. Opportunity. Whatever this is that you have coming towards you, you're being told to do it in secret. Steal away. Do it in secrecy. You might be the one slipping and sliding, ducking and hiding, but you're not hurting anybody. You're just getting clear. This is the King of Air. You're getting clear on who, what needs to be cut off. Enlightenment. Okay, I see you. You're going to have to protect yourself from this. Once you're getting enlightened, because right now you're moving toward being 9 of Pentacles. You're self-sufficient by yourself. You're stable. You're going to be stable. 9 plus 4 is 13, and 1 and 3 is 4. You're going to be stable on the earthly plane, regardless of who, what, where you got to cut off, because you're chopping some stuff off. And you're grounded. This is the Madre of Earth. This is the Mother of Pentacle, Mother of Earth. So you're in your energy of stability right now. So this balance, Adelita of Air. This is Knight of Air. A lot of you need to go, and I said I was going to go do it too. You need to go do a yoni steam. I found a place nearby me that does it. Here's the curandera of fire again, the King of Wands. You need to, once you clear that area where you get that yoni steam, is where your sacral chakra is. Then you can, because your sacral chakra may be out of alignment. A lot of you are in hermit mode right now. You're investing in yourself. So this Kari shell, this abundance. People are hoping that you self-sabotage. This is 5 of Swords. But you have an inner knowing. This is High Priestess energy. You know that people want you to self-sabotage. But then your masculine energy, you're the Hierophant. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are couples. They go together. She's more spiritual, he's more religious. Mirror. Two of Earth, which is balance. You're gonna balance by looking in the mirror. You're gonna be able to balance yourself out. You're gonna be able to reflect and see what it is you need to do. 8 of Cups, where you need to go, where you need to walk away or walk towards. Because you got to put some boundaries up. Boundaries. I see it. It's 2 cards. Wheel of Fortune. When you create that boundary, then your Wheel of Fortune will show up for you. because you'll be using your magic. This is modulator fire. You'll be using your magic, and you'll be clear about it. This is the King of Swords. You're tapping into your emotions. You're getting used to it. This is a young energy. You're learning how to do it. So the dice, you're taking this chance. You're taking the chance by walking away. You're walking away from heartbreak. Whatever it was, you didn't have any peace. Whatever this was that wasn't giving you any peace. And by you doing that, you're healing yourself. You're giving yourself a brand new beginning. I'm going to use this now. Zania, lightheartedness. Zania encourages spontaneity and just plain silliness to help bridge the gap between responsible adult and innocent child. Allow yourself to rediscover your joyful, playful inner child. Open your heart and your imagination and allow yourself to dream. The world is your oyster and anything is possible. But I think you weren't feeling peace because your heart was broken. There was something going on and you're cutting something out. You're cutting something out that has blocked you emotionally. I think that's what I'm going to call this. Where's that paper? Okay, yeah, you are cutting something or someone off or out to clear your heart chakra. And this will bring you healing. Okay, let's keep going. I haven't used these cards in a while. Okay. What does the collective need to know? Hawthorn, courage. You need to have courage. Hawthorn medicine for the heart on all levels, helping you find the courage to face and overcome your fears and facilitating self-love and self-acceptance. Hawthorn supports a strong and protected, open-hearted state, allowing you to fully give and receive love so that you can truly come into your own divine strength and power. Green, so it's definitely heart-centered. Purple poppy, evolution. Purple poppy helps align your physical self with your soul purpose and your higher self. For when your foundations are rocking and your entire being is evolving, Purple poppy helps support deep levels of integration, connection, and rest. Wherever you land, she will help you adapt and find the beauty in the process. Purple, and that's purple is crown chakra. Connection, lady slipper. When you are feeling weary, exhausted, and disconnected from your earthly pursuits, Lady's Slipper can help restore your soul's connection to your physical body. She will help infuse your daily life with guidance and intuition directly from the divine source so that you can fully enjoy and participate in life. Inhabit and explore your sensual body and walk the path your soul sends. So you need to get in tune with your body as well. If it's saying explore your sensual body, so that could be why you were not feeling peaceful, heartbroken. So you're disconnected from your body. That normally comes from abuse on some level. It could be verbal, but a lot of times it's sexual, physical. Clarity. Rosemary. Who are you really? Rosemary infuses the body with warmth and vitality, bringing security and clarity to the spirit, especially when it has lost connection with the physical world. Rosemary helps you to feel fully embodied and grounded so that you are better able to remember who you truly are. So that could be why you weren't feeling peaceful. You don't know who you are. A lot of us didn't know who we were. We were so, what is that? We were fractured, fragmented. They put us in so many different ways, emotionally, physically, spiritually. They know gifts. The beings knew. They knew what they were doing. Oh, there it is. It fell over. Restoration. Lavender. Lavender restores and restorative and purifying energy and aroma, calms and uplifts your mind and body, easing feelings of stress and agitation from your earthly distractions, and rejuvenating your soul so that you can truly feel and radiate inner peace and harmony. Yeah, there are distractions. I said it. Receiving help. Stargazer Lily. Surrender. This is a pretty picture. Stargazer Lily is asking you to surrender to the unconditional love that the universe has flowing toward you. Let down the barriers surrounding your heart and surrender unloving thoughts about yourself. Surrender unloving thoughts about yourself to allow yourself to receive. You are always enough. And that's probably what it was. You were told you were never good enough, or you were made to feel you were never good enough, or people did things. Sometimes they don't have to say it. Their actions speak louder than words. People do it. They'll pick somebody else knowing that you are the better choice. They do it when you're a kid and they do it when you're an adult. They do it because it's like they want that wound. They want to feed off of that wound because it makes you go into a lower vibration. And they can feed, the powers that be can feed off of that energy, that low vibrational energy. I'm going to pull two more and then we'll pull a few more cards and then I'll pull the healing deck out. It's raining, but I'm excited about going skating. White pine, wisdom. Like a loving parent, white pine holds you in her embrace so that you feel safe, grounded, and still, and can find the space for quiet reflection. She helps you tap into the ancient wisdom stored in your heart and release your worries to be absorbed by the earth. Yep. Emotions, I told you. And it's funny because right over there somewhere. I can't get it now. I have a pine cone. I found it years ago, and pine cones are a form of wealth. And so I brought it. I had more than one, but I just have the one now. It's still, I thought it would have decayed or whatever, but it's still here. Last one. There it is. Nope, that's another one. Okay, nope, nope. I only want one. Okay, there you go. Nope, that's on the bottom. Evening primrose, rebirth. So a lot of you are going through a transformation. Evening primrose helps you to release old wounds and feelings of rejection, wow, self-pity, and other heart-heavy issues you may have carried from birth or early childhood. She allows for a sort of spiritual rebirthing or a birthing of your true self so you can make room for more joy, fun, and playfulness in your life. I just told you, people do things to wound you so that they could feed off of you. So you're going through a rebirth. And on the bottom is transformation. I'll read it. Nettle. Wake up. Nettle helps you transform foggy thinking so that you can respond to prickly or heated situations by speaking up for yourself in alignment with your own truth and without harboring resentment or attachments that can leave you feeling tired, congested, and irritated. So that's why, this is why people were doing things to keep you out of your peaceful nature. It's funny. Self-heal was on the bottom, but we're not dealing with that. So this courage card. Courage to use your fire. Ace of Wands. You got a lot of options. 7 emotions. And you can end the burdens. End these burdens. End them. Then you have two wands. You'll be able to make decisions. Once you get to the 9, you've ended it. And once you get to 10, that's a wand. Another wand. So you got 2 wands. 2 wands that you can make choices with. It's not an illusion. So don't look at that 7 of water as an illusion. No, you have options. Dream big. Evolution. You're going to be victorious. You're going to be in the limelight. Yeah, you're going to be there after feeling out in the cold. And there's another card here. Add a liter of water. Yeah, your self-love. You're offering yourself the emotions that you need. Connection. Card looks like it wants to come, but it keeps twisting. Look at that. There's this 5 of earth again. They want somebody, there's an energy that wants you connected to this. You were once connected to that. That is the truth. But there's another card here. You're using your emotions, chamomile. You're tapping into your emotions. You're tapping into your emotions to know who you truly are. You're tapping in to get your truth, because there is a trickster energy that wants to make you feel like you're out in the cold. Now this clarity, the clarity is that you were at one point in the 8 of Swords energy, but that's a portal telling you can walk out that portal. You can make that decision to walk out that portal. Restoration. You're going to restore yourself and then end the cycle of whatever it was that was attacking you. Using your fire. Tap into your kid imagination. Okay, this is your work. You tapping into your childlike energy. That is your magic. That is how you do your work. That's how you create. Surrender. Oh, it fell. I hope it's just one. It's in reverse. 9 of water. A lot of you aren't surrendering your emotions. You're not surrendering them. I want to make sure that was the only card, because Casper will come back and chew it up. She being good, but if I ain't looking, she will chew a card up. She's a savage. Let me just say it like that. She's a savage. Somebody wants you to walk away from this. Why is this in reverse? Because you have a lover, somebody coming towards you. You're the Queen of Cups. And you're the Mother of Swords. And you're learning this. You're learning. People are watching. They're watching you, and they know. They're trying to trick you. Like I said, it's a trickster energy here. There's this 2 of Cups here. Yeah, you have a soulmate coming. There's this wisdom. There's a wisdom about these attacks, this interference. You know about it. They're attacking you because you're working. You're in your birthright. You're in your journey. You're in your mission. Couldn't get the word out. That rain is coming down. Oh, that's why she up under me. Oh, big badass Casper don't like the thunder. That's why she up under me. Okay, so this rebirth. The rebirth is going to allow you to have a soulmate. These are things that were under the moon. Is there anything here? I'm going to pull. Nope, I'll pull in a moment. What I want to do is pull a few of these so that you all can see what you need to do or what you could do. These are suggestions on how you can work on self-care. Connect. So you could connect with individuals that you might not have connected with. You might have not been around people in a while. So what can the collective do? What is suggested? Meditate. Or listen. I'm picking more than one because it's a lot of you. Breakfast. Eat something good. Work out. What else? Flowers. Buy yourself flowers. That's what I started doing for myself. Get back in tune with your sensuality. That was in one of these flower messages. Puzzles. This is one that I wrote on. Go to the doctor. A lot of you need to go to the doctor. Tea. I drank that tea. Listen. There's something you need to listen to. One more. There it is. Nature. It's raining now, but after you can go sit and look. Look, she's looking at the duck. There's one more sticking out. I'll take it. Read. Ritual. Let me put it down. A lot of you need to visualize as well. A lot of, once you get in that childlike energy where you can do all these things, because a lot of us, as kids, you did puzzles, you listen to music, you did those things. But if you can visualize what you want or what you need, it happens. Once you align on, if you look at the picture, the chakra colors are there. Once you realign, and it's saying focus. Look at that. Focus on it. Focus on this. What is this? Look at that. You'll receive a treat by doing what you're supposed to do. And look at all those chakras. Those are all the chakra colors. You will align yourself, and you will, whatever your birthright gift is, that's what that treat is. So, what else? The final words. Star. You are the star. You are the hope. Keep doing your work. Give and receive. When you do what you're supposed to do, there's a lot here for you, and you can receive it, but you can give as well. You need to heal these emotions. Four of Cups. Heal the sadness. I knew it just didn't want to come out for a reason. This is your gift. This is your pentacle. You will receive that. It's trying to come in reverse, but I already saw it. This is Eight of Pentacles. This is by doing your work. You getting that Ace of Pentacles. That 8 with the 1 is a 9 of Pentacles. And that's the truth. We aren't supposed to be in lack here on earth. Pull 4 more, and then we're done. King of Pentacles. You see how they are creating things on the earth. They're grounded. This is your energy. But you've been manipulated by the devil. But justice is coming. Four of Air. A lot is going to be put to rest. You need to put a lot to rest. Knight of Wine energy. You're going to be able to go after your passions, but at the same time, somebody else may be getting put out too, because I saw that shank. I call it a shank. Moon, devil. You're going to collaborate with others. 3 of Pentacles. And that's why that Ace of Pentacles, you're going to be you're going to be safe. Things are ending and they're transforming. Yep, this dissatisfaction is ending. By doing your work, you're ending that. You're doing your work. I'm going to end it here. I want to thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with Z. Peace.